Do you keep attracting people into your life that are stalkers, whether it be in person or online? And you're thinking, why do I keep attracting these people? And ultimately, what can you do about that? That's exactly what we're talking about in today's video. So hello everyone, my name is Autumn Masvidal and I am a coach to help you live your best life and find your true purpose. And you can schedule a free consultation over at autumnmasvidal.com/coaching. And in today's video, we're talking about what you can do about people you're attracting into your life that are stalkers. So enjoy the video. Are you attracting stalkers, either in your physical world or online, or a mix of both? If so, we're going to discuss the reasons why and what you can do to stop it, or at the very least, lessen it. Stalkers are people who follow and monitor every action you make. Cyber stalkers are similar, but do so online. Generally, stalkers can be cyber stalkers and will find things about you from what you post online. Additionally, cyber stalkers who do not live in your vicinity will have no problem posting your information for everyone to see online. These people are very real threats. And while the vast majority of stalkers are men who prey on women, or worse, children, there certainly are stalkers who are female. It can happen to anyone, but there are specific criteria that stalkers look for. Most of these apply to men who are stalking women. Stalkers are some of the creepiest of the creepy type of people out there because they make you feel as though you are in danger at all times, that you have to be paranoid. Everywhere that you go, every action that you take, you're looking around you, and it is an awful feeling to have. And there's a variety of different reasons that you may be attracting them. And this can come down to the fact that as a woman, you're going to attract more stalkers that tend to be men. That's not to say that men cannot be stalked by women or women cannot be stalked by other women, but generally speaking, it is often women who are stalked by men. And this is a very, very big problem because women are not as strong as men. They're not able to defend themselves as much as a man could. So a man could very easily overpower them, which is why you have to be prepared. You have to have any sort of thing on you to help you defend against the attacker. One is that they see someone they are extremely attracted to. To them, it's a gorgeous woman they want to follow around and may even have fantasies of, and may even want to engage in non-consensual acts with them. They may also see someone who is vulnerable and want to take advantage of that in any way they can, even pretending to be a nice, hopeful person, but then follow your car home and or create fake accounts online to belittle and harass you, then another account to praise you. Additionally, ex-boyfriends and ex-girlfriends can become stalkers, primarily if you broke up with them. They may still be in love with you and are jealous of the new partner you have and are unable to move on as you consume their every thought and desire. If the stalker is a woman, it's possible they are harassing the woman that her man cheated on, or even want revenge on the man that cheated on her. Some women attract stalkers easier due to the fact that they seem vulnerable, largely due to past trauma. They may also appear too trusting, friendly, and want to please people so others take advantage of them and they are completely unaware. This is the foundation to work on if you do not want to attract stalkers. Women especially need to work on this as it is men who take advantage of them more frequently. Due to events in your past, you may feel that everyone is out to get you, causing you to become paranoid. This will attract stalkers, or maybe you had a childhood where others abandon you, so you cling onto every person you see, being as nice as possible to the point that you lose your sense of self. This will attract stalkers. Or maybe you're an open book, telling everyone your business, where you're going, what you're doing, even making it all publicly available on social media. This will attract stalkers. So stopping stalkers is about addressing these key issues. If you're fearful of everyone around you, then you have to work on your confidence because stalkers can spot someone who lacks confidence and will exploit that. Additionally, if you put on a persona of someone that you're not to make friends, then you're attracting the wrong people who are not on the same wavelength as you. This may seem like you're avoiding stalkers, and maybe you are to a degree, but generally the persona you put on actually attracts stalkers since they can sense that something is incongruent with this person. When you're out in public, have confidence and know you'll get people's attention, especially if you're attractive. But be cautious of your surroundings and the people you're associating with, especially if you don't know them. Be prepared as well, such as knowing self-defense move and self-defense weapon while in a risky situation. Be mindful who is looking over your shoulder when you pull your phone out, since a stalker will look at names of your friends and other media to find out who you are. Also, be careful when giving your phone number out. Someone else may overhear it and pretend to be the person you were intending it for. It may even be wise to have a burner number to give out to new people to prevent anyone from looking up your info from your real number. Keep your social media on lockdown, making it private so only people who are your friends can see it, and only accept friend requests from people you know and can trust. Make sure your profile doesn't appear in search results, either by name, email, or phone, and make sure your friends list is not public, and hide it entirely from people you're not close with. Some of these same principles apply to cyberstalkers as well, but there are additional things to be mindful of. When there are multiple fake accounts of someone trying to get attention, don't acknowledge them at all. Ignore their comment and don't engage with them. They want a reaction, so don't give it to them. Blocking them may also make it worse, since they will be inclined to harass you even more. Rather, if they're posting vile, hateful things or your personal info, report them and don't engage with them, since engagement will validate that the info they are posting about you is accurate. You shouldn't allow stalkers to stop you from going out and doing the things you love. It may seem scary, but when you have confidence and take precautions, then you'll be able to eliminate, or at the very least, lessen the amount of creeps that are in your life. Don't engage with the online stalkers and trolls, and defend yourself against the ones in person. You are not to be messed with, so have confidence and the attitude of, no one will mess with me, or else. Then you can go about what you love, meeting new people, and being mindful of shady ones. Let me know how this works for you. Have a great day. So during my time here making videos online for the past decade, I have encountered quite a few creeps that, try to figure out all these different things about me, try to post personal information and a variety of other things, trying to find out my friends and family and all that sort of stuff. And ultimately, the best thing that I personally do when it comes to these people is you just ignore them. You just ignore them, because a lot of times what they say, what they post, they're completely wrong. They're completely wrong with the types of nonsense that they're saying, the types of stuff that they post. And in addition, you have to realize if someone has the time to be going out of their way to find out information about you when they could be focusing on themselves and bettering themselves, this is someone that does not deserve a single ounce of my attention, because they're focused on me instead of focused on their own life and bettering themselves. But it's also extended to the physical world as well, where I have people, I've had some people who are said, oh, I know you from online, and that's cool and all, but it also, it's a bit creepy sometimes too. It really is, because I make videos online. You're not meant to know anything really about me besides what I share. But then when someone sees me in person, it's really odd and interesting, shall we say. So that has happened on numerous occasions. And because of that, it's like that person knows things about me that I never share with them. I don't know anything about them. So that seems very weird. That seems very, very weird sometimes. It really does. But that's the price you pay for posting stuff on the internet. So I always am prepared. I'm always able to spot what sort of people are more of a threat, more of a danger, and I'm able to be prepared for whatever may happen. And I don't put myself in risky situations that I know may not be the greatest thing for me. Be sure to check out the amazing merchandise over at Asphodel Shop. I'm sure you'll find some inspiring designs. Also become a member. $5 up and above will get you early access to new content months before it is publicly available to anyone else. So I want to thank you all so very much for tuning into this video. Let me know what your thoughts are on this topic. Let me know how you defend yourself against these stalkers and cyber stalkers. As I said, for me, I just completely just ignore it. If it's going to be someone who's going to be very deliberate, I will be reporting them. And then you can go to, even report them higher ups, not just necessarily the social media company, but also police and stuff along those lines, which certainly can happen. Which I would always recommend. You always should have the upper hand with this, okay? So always remember that. So you all take care, have a great one, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.